What's up, everybody? You're listening to Podcastrophe. You can find us by searching Podcastrophe on all of your favorite podcasting platforms like Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, and more. You can also find us at JourneyIntoComics.com. We drop a new episode every single Thursday. Be sure to subscribe to Podcastrophe to get the show and exclusive content. We record each episode live every Tuesday around 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, and you can watch that on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just follow Podcastrophe on any of those platforms, and be sure to chat with us. Also, be sure to check out the Journey into Comics Network and all of its amazing shows. Now, on with the show!
The following Journey into Comics.
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 Journey into Comics
Network.
Production.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. Stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Podcastrophe episode 119. I'm your host, Dick. I'm here with Dave Linder. That's him.
That's me. What up?
Not much, man. How do you like that intro?
I like that. That's fantastic.
When Papa John came out and said this shit, visibly damp, I might add.
Yes, he was visibly damp.
He was visibly damp.
Oh, the Papa.
He said this shit and it just blew my mind because I ate 40 pizzas in 30 days. It's like,
is that like whole pizzas?
what is going on, Papa? What is going on, Papa John? What's going on with you? Something is wrong. I know you're not with the company anymore, and this is why you're doing this interview and eating all these pizzas because you think it's not up to par with what you did. But what's going on, man? Like, something's going on.
Yeah.
Because, goddamn, he ate 40 pizzas in 30 days.
I mean, trust. Hey, listen. I love pizza. I don't know if I can eat that many pizzas.
No, the cool thing about pizza to me is, it's a treat.
It is.
So when I eat pizza, I'm looking forward to it because I don't eat it all the time. So
Yeah.
and it's like one of those treats that, okay, you got those people that say, you got people that like, oh, if I could, I would eat pizza every day. But for the most part, people actually keep it at a somewhat minimum, maybe 1 or 2 a week.
Right.
And for the most part, I'm not gonna go out and say like nobody eats more than 1 or 2 pizzas a week.
Obviously, Papa John's does.
Clearly, on the daily. But like people pretty much stay like in the right zone of how much pizza to eat. I think people actually do their best to like save it and make it something special.
Right.
So like, I don't know. I feel like, oh man, I had such a great conversation based around like the whole Papa John thing, and I want to make a cult or something because there's like he's like the day of reckoning will come, like he's kind of saying it like one of those crazy cultist leaders.
Yeah.
That's like predicting the end of the world or some shit. He's like, the day of reckoning will come. Okay, first of all, what is the day of reckoning? What's happening? Is the world ending?
Apocalypse.
The pizza apocalypse. Ah, there we go.
The pizza's
we're
gonna rise up against us.
Oh, the pizza's gonna rise.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a yeast. That's a yeast pun. Ha ha. Yeah.
Jokes.
Like, I genuinely think we should actually start like a cult based around this.
You can do it.
It would be hilarious. Or maybe like you could do like some kind of Dungeons with Dudes
Cult
expedition thing.
I can imagine they're probably
based around this.
It's probably in the works right now.
I think it'd be fantastic. No, I got the idea to throw that in the intro because Keegan just out of fucking nowhere just starts blasting me with this shit. He's like, "Dude, have you seen this shit? Have you seen this? Like, I can't wait. I'm gonna sample this and throw it in a Car Door Dick Smash song."
Oh my god, that'd be a fantastic.
He's like, I just want to pitch shift it, like make it really low.
I saw Keegan last weekend.
Nice, I did too. I didn't get to talk to him much. I didn't really get to talk to anybody much. I was there for Grave Ripper at the Mound Builders Nate Fest.
That was an awesome show. It was a fun time. Grave Ripper was great.
Fucking Blast Cap.
Blast Cap was amazing.
Holy shit, Blast Cap was incredible.
They were so good.
They blasted the cap off my head.
Yeah, your cap,
my noggin.
Blast.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I asked them, I was like, do you guys have music online? Because I really want to keep listening to you guys. The answer is yes. Yes, they do.
Nice.
So check out Blast Cap. They're fucking
really
great.
good.
It's just a bass player and drummer. And it's just, what would you call that? Like,
well, it changed a lot for me. Like there were some songs that were kind of like power violence-esque.
Yeah, power violence. That's what I was looking for.
And there's some slower, sludgier type stuff. They're kind of all around the board.
They're kind of like Crotein. They're a lot like Crotein.
A little bit.
I really enjoyed the fact that like he was playing that bass like a guitar.
Yeah,
like he was just all over that neck.
I thought it was fantastic. Apparently, I talked to Jim about it because they played with Mound Builders a lot, and like Jim's good buddies with them. Jim says sometimes they're like a 5-piece, sometimes they're a 2-piece. Like they fluctuate what they are. They've been around for a long time.
That's awesome.
Those guys were great.
Yes, and then of course Grave Ripper.
Grave Ripper was great.
Formerly Narrow House, formerly Death Ensemble.
Mound Builders is fantastic. Yes, as always.
I didn't get to see them. I left before Mound Builders.
There's some of my like. One of my favorite like local type band, really kind of up there like regular band.
What's crazy is literally every Mound Builder show I go to, I end up leaving before the Mound Builders.
Really?
And that's like completely circumstantial. It's not.
Up, man.
It's not. It's not like I don't want to fucking listen to the Mound Builders. I just end up leaving.
Yeah.
Like
you're fucking up, man. They're great. Pretty much every local band here is great.
I heard the Purdue guy got kicked out and then started fighting people out in the parking lot.
Purdue guy?
You know that older dude that was like wearing like all Purdue shit and just buying shots for people?
Oh yeah. I like
creeping Miranda out.
Like I was over with Van and that dude was like buying shots from Van and Van was like, "Who the fuck's this dude?" Like I thought like him and Van had beef or something. But yeah, that dude was weird. I didn't. Your boy Dave kind of imbibed a lot that last Saturday.
Yeah?
I don't do it very often, but I kept walking to the bar. You know, our good buddy Brett works at the bar, and I was walking up and I'm like, whiskey, please. And whoever's nearby, I'm like, you know what? 3 whiskeys, please. I was just buying shots like that the entire night. I'm like, 4 whiskeys, please.
I did not drink much.
Really?
I did not drink much. I couldn't. I had to. I wasn't in the mood to drink, and it just.
I get you. I don't get that way hardly at all anymore. Just that night, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna have a good time. And then shout out to Keegan again.
Yeah.
Keegan and them drove me home.
Nice. Sorry, I swear I'm listening.
No, I get
it. Our live stream got interrupted, so I'm
That's what I figured.
Setting all that back up.
I'm filling in dead air.
Nice. All right, we're back. We're back live, thankfully. Hopefully it stays.
Ready to reshare it now?
Probably. I mean,
God.
I'm going to reshare it.
God, Dick, come on. Get your shit.
Yeah, I got a text from Miranda like 6 minutes ago. You know you're not love anymore, right? And I'm like, what's that? Live.
You're not love anymore.
I was like, oh. I was like, what's this even supposed to mean? Like, what did I do now? I've been fairly terrible lately.
Did I share it? I think I shared it.
Just no.
I don't know. I don't internet
to
very
win
well.
it. Thanks, Alan. I did not want to go into that. I just wanted to share it. I'm gonna share it to my story this time. I didn't share it to my story last time.
I don't get Facebook. I'm not good at it.
I don't do the Facebook.
I'm starting to feel like that old man. I can barely turn on my own computer. I've just never been great with computers.
It happens, man.
Just because I'm an old man.
Nate's blessing this one now.
Ooh. Thanks, Nate.
Alan says, "Hey Dave, have you heard of this band called Dave and the Linders?
Oh my God, I have.
Talk about them. I'm gonna get something to drink."
Let me tell you about them. I'll tell you about them. So this new up and coming band that will be debuting this Saturday, December 14th, at the North End Pub. Dave and the Linders. I heard that they ain't nothing to fuck with. That's what I heard. Ooh, I'll take alcohol. Thank you.
You know what that is?
That's a zombie dust.
It's a zombie dust in a can.
I like that. Fancy.
And guess what? It tastes like a zombie dust.
We'll find out.
Crazy. It's crazy.
But yes, Dave and the Linders. They're a band.
Yeah, Miranda, I already explained that. She's like, just to be clear, I did send live after love was sent. I'm like, yeah, I said that. So what have you been up to? It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a little bit.
You went to AEW.
I went to AEW. It was fantastic.
But you said you're not talking about wrestling tonight.
Oh, yeah. No.
But you can comment on the good time you had.
I mean,
I'm just playing by your rules, man.
I don't make rules. That was loose. So I'll try not to. But I'm probably still going to talk about wrestling.
That's all right.
It was
I don't
fun.
care.
It was a good
I really
show.
don't care.
Nate was at that show as well.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
That's what I. Oh well, no. Brandon told me that because I guess Nate told him that Nate told Brandon that he was going and he had an extra ticket, or because his friend had an extra ticket or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, because I was gonna try to get Nate to go with us.
Yeah.
Because we had an extra ticket that my buddy John from the D-List podcast was trying to get rid of. Boom! I plug it all day.
Oh yeah.
But Nate ended up getting a ticket with one of his other buddies, and they had a lot closer seats from what it looked like.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You looked the pictures I saw. You guys looked like you were close to the ramp.
Yeah, we were pretty close. We were up. We were still up in the stadium area, but not too far. We had great seats. We had a great view of the ramp. We had a good view of the opening segment, which was Chris Jericho's thank you celebration for Le Champion, which is himself.
I love Chris Jericho.
I do too.
I used to
hate him as a child, but now I love it.
I've genuinely always liked Chris Jericho, even when he was a heel.
He's always been a heel.
Yeah, he's always been a heel.
Mainly.
But even when he was like, straight up heel, like he's been. I'm gonna go with anti-heel, like anti-hero, but he's an anti-heel. He's the heel that's like not a heel.
He's very over. He's very over.
Yeah. Terminology.
Yeah.
Wrestling terminology.
Pretty much like, I think there's been only a few wrestlers that have been like stuck with like heel their entire career, like face their entire career. Eddie Guerrero, he's always heel.
Yeah, because he lies, he cheats, and he cheese, and he steals.
I cheat, I steal.
R.I.P. F.
R.I.P.
Press F to pay respects.
F. But other than that, man, I've just been hanging out.
Yeah.
I missed you last week.
I know. I was really sick last week.
Yeah. Feeling better now?
I felt better that day. I honestly felt better the night before. So Monday and Tuesday, I was team leading. That sucked because I was also sick and going in and out of fever, coughing like crazy.
Oh, God.
Like, it was bad. It was real bad. I finally went to the doctor Tuesday night. And they told me, one, I had a fever of like 100 or so.
Damn.
And then they told me, if your oxygen saturation levels were any lower, we would send you to the emergency room right now. I'm like, awesome.
Wow. Yikes.
So they're like, we're going to prescribe you this inhaler, which is a steroid, not just a regular ass fucking inhaler. It's this one's a big boy.
Big boy.
I mean, it's the same size as the other one, but it's just, it's powerful. Steroid. They're like, you're going to take this twice a day, not however many times you need to. Because all you need is twice.
Right.
Once when you wake up, once when you go to bed. I'm like, all right, cool. I can handle that because honestly, I'm blazing through the other ones. So they're like, oh, also, we want you to get chest x-rays tomorrow. Okay, cool. I work tomorrow. Which, as I'm at Walmart waiting on my prescription, I was like, I should probably stay home tomorrow. So I called in. And so I go home, chilling out. I have a fever like all night. Oof. I end up passing out on the couch. Tyler McLaughlin, everybody. He is in the chat and not here. Ooh. He's in the chat. He says, I put steroids in my dick.
Ha!
Ha! Nice.
Dick steroids.
He said to increase the girth.
It's like a tuna can.
And power. He just keeps adding to it. But no, I ended up passing out on the couch like around like 9 or 9:30 or something. He says, Tyler says, I have Dick Fury.
Fury.
Episode title, Dick Fury. I could make it totally clickbaity, like the title. Be like, Tyler has Dick Fury, and he's not even on the episode. Like people will be like,
we should do more clickbait stuff.
Tyler would totally, or people would be like, oh my God, Tyler's on this episode. I'll actually listen.
Yeah, so be like, oh, Dave, he's on there. He sucks.
Oh, whatever. And then they'd be totally surprised and like, oh no, it was just him talking in the chat. But
Glad you're feeling better though.
Oh yeah, like I was getting there. Like I passed out on the couch. I wake up at 11:30.
11:30.
Well, fucking Alex Taylor's like Dick Fury. God damn it, Tyler. And I'm like, so I'm reading as I'm saying it. So I said 11:30. 11:30, like roughly 11:30 at night. I wake up on the couch, drenched in fucking sweat. I'm like, ugh. But I stand up and I'm like, I feel pretty fucking good.
Hey, man.
I was like, I feel good. I feel really good. And then I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. So I went to bed. I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning because I think Miranda got up and like she went out to the couch or something, or the kids were up or something. I don't know. I woke up at like 5:30, and I'm like, I'm feeling good. I could probably just go into work. I could probably go. I mean, I'm obviously gonna be like running a little bit behind, but you know, because I usually leave by like if I'm not getting up at 4 and I'm getting up at 5 or so, I usually leave about 5:20. And it was 5:30 and I was still in bed. But I was like, nah, I'm just gonna stay home.
Sometimes it's best just to, you know, even if you're feeling better, just to get some extra rest and really that was the whole purpose behind me staying. It was like, you know, I might feel better, but I'm just gonna take this day. Yeah.
And I did.
Good.
I woke up again around 7:30. Got up, did my day. Got my chest X-rays. Those came back, nothing on them.
Good.
No pneumonia.
That's good. That's very good.
So, yeah. So,
good.
and then I felt great. Still coughing here and there. I'm still using that inhaler a week later, but you know, I'm all right.
Good. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I seriously considered texting you and being like, hey, dude, I can do the show. Let's do the show.
I thought about trying to like do the show myself, but I don't have a good setup.
That's all right. Man.
I don't have like.
I messaged Nate. I'm like, hey, I'm not doing the show tonight. If you want to do it and get a guest or whatever and do the show, feel free. And he hard-eyed it and then never responded. And then I'm like, if not, I mean, I got one in the bank. Now I have none in the bank. we got to record some backlog.
I thought about like doing it. I was like, I could probably find a guest or someone.
Yeah.
Or usually me babbling for an hour and a half, which would have been terrible for people to listen to.
The issue with other people doing it, especially day of, is I have to get that. You have to get it to me like ASAP, and then I have to upload it. But
right.
But yeah, I was feeling better. I should have just texted you, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing a show tonight. I
ended up having a kind of a nice night just chilling.
That's good. We got a lot going on in the chat right now.
I was going to say, chat's blowing up.
Tyler says, I will be back soon, fellas. Woo. And Alex Taylor says, you were supposed to be on our episode, Tyler, you son of a bitch. I'm coming for your ass. Flexing and punching emojis.
Flex punch.
He says, sorry, Alex, my sink decided to implode while I was getting ready. Fact.
Yeah.
I ended up running into Tyler at Sam's Club last Friday.
Oh, really?
I was there to get toilet paper.
Ooh.
Paper plates.
Ooh.
And a few other things. I ended up getting like toothpaste and deodorant and Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs?
I also got a box of goldfish, like a big ass box. and a big ass bag of Doritos,
Fuck yeah.
which I need to eat.
Always eat Doritos.
Always eat Doritos. Yeah. So that's the shit right there that we can talk about, man. That's like this is the shit.
It's the life podcast.
This is what people want to hear.
Yeah.
I bought toilet paper, a lot of it. I bought
This is a bargain.
I bought paper plates, 600 of them.
Your stories are way more exciting than mine.
I bought them in bulk at a bargain price. God damn.
Your stories are way better than mine, man. All I got is grandpa stories.
Dude, grandpa stories are the best.
Oh, my grandpa is something else, man.
I was thinking about it today, and you know, like my grandpa was more like a really big father figure in my life growing up.
Right.
So when he passed, I took it super hard. But I was just thinking today, like, man, I wish my grandpa was around because I would love to just sit and chat with him. I'd love,
Right.
like, I didn't do that too much in his later years, and like it bums me out, one, but at the same time, like the person I was then, like I wasn't much of a conversationalist. But I could sit and talk to him now, and it kills me that he's not here for me to talk to him.
Yeah.
And like just to be serious for a moment, but like I wonder what he would think of all this bullshit that's going on in the world right now. Like I wish I could just have a chat with him right now and just be like, and he'd be like, what's going on down there? I'd be like, dude, Donald Trump's president.
Things are crazy.
So it's just like, I would love to see his reaction to that. Cause I mean, he's ran for like, he ran for councilman in Carroll County and he lost, but I mean, he ran Democrat. But I also wonder like how he would feel about the current Democratic Party as well.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's changed.
It's like, I would just love to sit and have that political conversation with my grandpa.
Well, if you want to talk to my grandpa, you're more than welcome. He is not Democrat.
Yeah, I'm not Democrat either. I'm more. I don't have a political affiliation.
Same. I'm the exact same.
I lean centrist, which is not leaning at all. I have views on everything.
Right.
Oh my God, chat. Alex says acceptable enough. Being an adult is fucking stupid. Tyler says I'm terrified of footwear spokespeople.
Okay.
And Tiasha Thurman.
Oh yeah.
Who's she? You know her, don't you?
Yeah, she's my buddy Wes's lady.
Okay. She says savings.
awesome.
Hell yeah. And Tyler says, Dave, the grandpa stories are fantastic.
Oh shucks, I've got a bunch of them.
Tyler, if you seriously just want to come over and crash this episode, feel free.
That would be hilarious. But please, like, break through something.
Like bust through the green screen
Yeah,
without
God, do
damaging
that.
it.
No, damage it. Anarchy.
Don't damage it.
Sow the seeds of anarchy. Do it.
I paid money for it.
I got a really quick grandpa story I can tell you.
Tell me.
It's an older one. It was a couple of years ago. I was sitting upstairs. It was like the middle of summer. I don't remember like what day it was where I was doing it. It was a while ago. But Grandpa, he's like, I'm going to go get the mail. I'm like, all right. And so he's gone for a little while. And he comes back with the mail in just his tidy whities. That's it. And I'm like, Grandpa, did you go out in your tidy whities? Yeah, I did. And we are on 9th Street. It's a busy road. My grandfather walked all the way out to the road in his tidy whities.
Tyler goes, look aid man. He meant the Kool-Aid man. Yes, like the Kool-Aid man. Just don't damage the green screen.
No, do it. Sow the seeds.
All right, unpause, resume.
But that's it.
Oh.
Just went to the mailbox in his tidy whities. He doesn't give a fuck.
I mean, he lives out you live with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we live at a busy, like 9th Street's a busy road. We live right on 9th Street.
Yeah, you're right. But you're kind of on the country.
Ish.
Like I'd feel safe going to the mailbox in my tidy whities.
I mean,
out
like
there.
it's hilarious though. He's something. He's special.
I'm glad you have that.
Every time I have someone over, like Tyler and Buckles and them were over not too long ago playing board games.
Yeah.
He starts walking downstairs because the shower's downstairs. He takes a shower downstairs. And I counted it down. I'm like, 3, 2, 1. And he goes, "Who's winning?" And they all just bust up laughing because I knew he was going to say it. As soon as it came down, "Who's winning?"
I'm glad. I'm sincerely glad you have that. That's great.
He calls me Big Boy a lot.
Big boy.
Hey, Big Boy. And now, like, his thing the last couple of months is, like, whenever I walk in, so I'm, like, walk into the front room, wherever he's at, and he noticed me, he just goes, "David!" Just, like, screams my name for no reason. So I start going, "Grandpa!" And he just stares at me when I do it.
My grandpa wasn't much of a character. Like, he was very beloved.
Yeah.
Amongst the community and us and everything, but, like, he wasn't much of a character from what I remember. Like, I mean, he was and he wasn't.
Just a good grandpa.
Yeah, he was just an all-around good dude. Good grandpa, good family man.
Nice.
You know, great teacher, great coach.
That's awesome.
Just he wasn't a character. You could say
My grandpa is quite the kid.
it sure sounds like it. All right, I had a couple topics. Oh yeah, before we get into that, by a couple topics, I had one topic. Tyler says, I always love when your grandpa comes and eats all of our snacks while we're playing games.
He does it all the time. He loves snacks. Like, we'll come down there and be like, it's a nerd group. You always have Doritos or chips or whatever. And he'd be like, "What's this here? I gotta sample it." He's got to sample everything.
Nice. So recently I found a feature on the Facebook pages that you can set up appointments and all that with the page. Like, say you're a service or something.
Okay.
Well, you can do that regardless of what your page is. So I set it up to where you can schedule yourself as a guest. It's a guest spot appointment.
Oh.
So if you want to be a guest on this show, just schedule the appointment. It's right on the Facebook page, Podcastrophe Facebook page. Just go there, schedule an appointment. We'll check it out and, like, get you in here. If we approve it, of course, but, like, obviously I'm not going to have just anybody on here. For the most part, I will, but I'm definitely going to screen this shit, obviously. No Nazis. And then we'll figure out a way to get you here, at least on this computer screen, so we can pop it up on the green screen and then get you recorded.
That'd be cool.
So, yeah, if you want a guest spot, if you want a guest on this show, every, like, one Wednesday or 2 Wednesdays or whenever you want to be on, schedule it on the Facebook.
Yeah, that sounds great.
It's a thing now.
I'm going to schedule mine, too.
Just every week.
Got we have another appointment. It's Dave again.
Coming in for my weekly. So we're, like, a week out from Star Wars.
That's right.
Are you going to go see it?
Yes.
Like, how quickly?
I believe one of my buddies got us tickets for, like, Thursday night.
Same. Nick got us tickets for Thursday night.
Nice.
Like, he was just we're video chatting. Me, AP, Tyler, Nate. We were all just video chatting together, talking some network business.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not important enough for the network business. God.
Business.
Oof.
We're the elite. We're the network elite.
I'm gonna make my own group for the network, but it's just me.
It's just you?
It's called The Real Elite.
Well, so we're sitting there chatting, and, like, out of nowhere, Nick just puts his phone down, and you just see, like, him doing stuff on his computer. And he's like, "Oh, sorry, guys, I'm just buying my Star Wars tickets." He's like, "Sweet, got him." And, like, a minute later, he's like, "Hey, there's, like, 4 seats next to mine that are still open. Do you guys want in on this?" Ooh. So he just went ahead and bought the other 4 seats. And I was like, Tyler and I were both like, "Yeah." Nate's coming down for it.
Oh, is he?
And it's a 6:30 showing on Thursday night.
Me too.
So, and in the IMAX?
I don't remember. I gotta check. My buddy, so it's my buddy Alex Bathe.
Okay.
And like months ago, he asked me if I'd be down. I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I didn't realize that it was like at 6:30, and my work has like a holiday party like that day. And so I'm like, hopefully I'll stop by. No, we're at Eastside. I don't know if it's IMAX.
Eastside's the IMAX.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're at the IMAX.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is gonna be so hard because not going to see it, but afterwards it's gonna be so hard not to sit and podcast about it.
Yeah.
Because I know, like having Nate, Tyler, and Nick, all of us are going to want to sit and talk about it in podcast form. And so it's just like, God damn it, I'm not going to be able to do it because I have work in the morning.
Oh,
and it's my last day. I can't call in because if I call in, I don't get paid for shutdown. So
I was gonna say what we should do is we should meet up afterwards and all hang out.
I mean, we're gonna need to get food. I'm gonna need to get food.
Yeah, let's do that.
So
my show's 6:30. We'll go get food afterwards.
Probably get some fucking steak and shake. I'm down for some steak and shake.
I'm down.
Tyler, you down for some steak and shake? He also says, I'm so fucking pumped for Star Wars. I'm fucking pumped for Star Wars.
I am too.
Like so the weird thing. So I remember going in to see The Last Jedi. I'm not even gonna talk about Force Awakens. That was magical.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing Force Awakens, which is the first Star Wars movie since 2005. Mm-hmm. That was 2015.
Yeah, I was
so 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years, no Star Wars movies.
Not quite 10 years. 5 years.
Huh?
You said 20. You said 15.
2015 to 2005. That's 10 years.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant from like now. Like it's only 5, dog.
Oh, bro. So and then this is not to mention this is a brand new sequel trilogy. This is we went into the prequels, or most people went into the prequels. I didn't go into the prequels like this, but because I was a kid and didn't know shit. But most people went into the prequels with like knowledge, like okay, oh, Anakin Skywalker. I know what's gonna happen to him.
I know that guy.
Oh, that's Obi-Wan. Nice. Oh shit, there's Yoda. Nice.
Yeah.
There's this guy Palpatine who, if I read any of the actual, now I'm not even talking like extra material books. I'm talking like straight up the first Star Wars book, like for A New Hope.
Yeah.
In the liner notes or like the description thing, it gives like the entire plot of the prequels.
Really?
And that book was written in 1977.
Oh wow.
Like it's the movie to book adaptation. Yeah, it basically outlined the whole fucking prequel series.
That's awesome.
It said Senator or Chancellor Palpatine rises to power and becomes emperor and all that.
Emperor.
And so like you going into the prequels, you know shit. You know shit's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Going into the sequels, you're like, I have no idea what the fuck's about to happen, but fuck yeah.
Dude, I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked.
So
I'm liking all this Star Wars shit coming out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Last Mandalorian yet.
Okay, we won't talk about it though.
I was gonna say I've been slacking. I haven't watched episode 5
You need to watch that. That's all I'm gonna say. You need to watch that.
I know. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I've been watching other stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So Force Awakens, magical. Loved it. I don't give a fuck about what anyone says about that. I don't care that it was safe. I don't care that there was too much fan service. That's what we needed after the prequels.
Yeah.
With
I'm
so much hate towards,
on
I mean,
board.
and I like the prequels, but what us fans needed was safe. We needed the magic to come back.
Yeah.
So I got what I wanted.
Not just for us, for the younger fans too.
Yeah.
They can relive that type of magic that we had.
I got the magic. I got what I wanted out of that movie. Not to mention it just blew the fucking main, like fucking water. The water is theories, and like just spewing forth from the ground.
Just watching your hand motions here.
It's spewing forth from the ground, and all we can sit and do is wonder what the fuck is okay. Who the fuck's Snoke? What's up with Kylo Ren? All this shit, and it's like, oh my god, like what's gonna happen? And you just sit and wonder what's gonna happen. And you sit and theorize. I mean, I remember leading up to it, all the people were like, "Oh man, that guy." Before we knew who the guy was named Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, do you think that's Revan? Do you think that's Darth Revan? And I was so pissed at people. I was like, that's not Darth Revan. That's not Darth Revan. Oh man, it's totally Darth Revan. I was like, if that's fucking Darth Revan, I'm not fucking watching it, because that's not right. That ain't right.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. So, going to The Last Jedi. That's a very divisive movie.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like it.
I liked it.
I liked it. I still like it. I was very enamored with it when I watched it. I remember even going on the record on Journey into Comics saying it was my second favorite Star Wars movie.
Oh.
Very bold claim.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It is.
You know, Empire exists, right?
That was my first.
I was gonna say, you know, Empire exists.
That was my number one. That was the gold standard. Since then, I've probably watched. I feel like I've watched The Last Jedi in its entirety once since seeing it in theaters, which I saw it in theaters twice.
Oh wow.
It definitely lost a lot of its luster, and
After the limelight.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because I watched it a few more times and I was like, okay. And on top of hearing everybody's problems with it, I started seeing those things, and I'm like, okay, they're kind of right about that. Yeah, I don't like this movie nearly as much as again, I was completely enamored with it. I was like, oh my God, this movie's fucking amazing. Like, they did such a good job. Yeah. And it's just, it doesn't hold up. I still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I still enjoy it. There is a lot with it that I still defend and love, but it's definitely dropped in ranking.
Yeah.
I would
We'll
say
have that.
I would have to go with. So we still got Empire.
It has to be first.
Empire, Return of the Jedi,
Yep.
which a lot of people argue about those two.
Those are my two.
A lot of people argue about which is better than the other, though.
Oof.
I have to go with Empire. It's just so good. And then I get split because you got Rogue One.
Rogue One's really good.
You got Rogue One and you got Force Awakens. Those are fighting for third place for me. And then Revenge of the Sith. I mean that. I know. It's crazy that I'm putting that above the original Star Wars, but
I enjoyed it.
I enjoy the original Star Wars.
There's really not a Star Wars movie I don't like. I don't really like Clone Wars that much.
I love Clone Wars, except for all the droid shit.
Or Attack of the Clones, not yet.
Oh, Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones sucked. That's probably
that's like the one I don't like the most.
That is my least favorite movie. I think it's everybody's least favorite movie. If you like Attack of the Clones, you need to tell us and tell us why you like it.
In the chat right now.
It does have some cool things, but not much.
Yeah, that's definitely my
Not
least
much.
favorite.
I mean, cool. We get to see. It introduces us to Jango and Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Who is Jango Fett? Just different name,
yeah.
different upbringing. I want to address something though about, since we're on the subject of the Mandalorian and Mandalorians.
Yes.
A lot of people argue, like, Jango Fett, he wasn't even a real Mandalorian. It's like, how was he not a real Mandalorian? Like, okay, maybe so. If you want to know, I have a lot of information about the Mandalorians as a race, as a people. I dive really deep into fucking lore.
All right.
Oh, Tyler, I was having a hard time reading that. It says, Tyler says, I like Attack of the Clones because of the Fets. So yeah, what we're talking about. So a lot of people think, they're like, oh, Jango Fett wasn't even a real Mandalorian. It's like, there's no such thing as a real fucking Mandalorian anymore.
Right, yeah.
The Mandalorian species died out ages ago. Like, the Mandalorians became more of a people, more of a culture than an actual species. So, like, to sit there and say, oh, he's not a real Mandalorian, it's like, okay, did he steal some Mandalorian armor and just, like, just go around with it? Okay, then, yeah, we'll go with that. But overall, the Mandalorian people mostly became human.
Right.
And I mean, they still have the home planet, so maybe you could say he's not from Mandalore, but I just want to hear your people's reasoning behind why he's not Mandalorian. I don't know. So I just wanted to address that real quick. Because like I
have no problem with it.
I do deep dives into lore like crazy. I like the lore more than I like the movies.
Right.
Like I've said it before. I used to write Star Wars fan fiction, so I know the fucking lore. I mean, you got 25,000 plus years of history.
Yeah.
And it's all detailed.
Super
it's all detailed in there. It's
Super detailed.
They don't skip over, like, they don't just jump from, like, all right, the Galactic Republic was founded 25,000 years ago, whatever exact number, and then it just jumps to like 5,000 years ago, like it existed.
Boom.
Next chapter,
Yeah.
5,000 BBY. What? Where did the other fucking shit? Tyler says they denounced him as a Mandalorian in the Clone Wars show. I don't know why did they denounce him again? I don't remember that. So clarify that, please.
I don't know. I know some lore a little bit, like not a ton. Mainly what I know is Brian Martin. You know Brian Martin.
Yeah.
A long time ago, he ran a Star Wars role-playing game.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars, like D&D.
Okay.
-ish. And he focused on, what are their names? Yuuzhan Vong?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
No longer canon.
Well, we our entire campaign was based around them.
Okay, so yeah, that's
So I got familiar with those guys.
that was some hardcore shit in the books.
Yeah.
Hardcore shit.
I played a Wookiee.
Nice. Tyler says because he was denounced as a Mandalorian because they said he was never a Mandalorian. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll go with that. But either way, he was a badass, and so was his son, and apparently all of his clones, save for that one like retarded one that was like Igor. I think it was like they called him 99 or something.
Oh yeah,
He was in Clone Wars, and he was like the like excess genes that like didn't make it into the other clones.
I'm a Mandalorian. Like that.
Yeah, go on.
No, but yeah, I know that lore fairly well.
Yeah,
The Yuuzhan Vong
I'm not
stuff.
very familiar with the Yuuzhan Vong stuff.
It's been a while because we played that game over 10 years ago, probably.
I just know they were like, a lot of their armor was impervious to lightsaber.
Yeah,
They were
like a living. They had like living ships.
They were a bioengineered or biomechanical species, race, empire, whatever you want to call them, and they're immune to the Force too.
Yes.
I remember.
We did. That was a fun campaign. We had.
And they were extra. The cool thing about them was they were extra galactical too. They came from a different galaxy.
Yes.
Altogether.
Yes. I remember when I played, they had a couple of games under their belt. Like they had played for a couple of months before I joined. But I played a Wookiee, and they found me in like a slave camp.
Okay.
And I ripped. First thing I did is rip some arms off because I'm a Wookiee. There's some arms off.
That's just what they do.
Yeah, ripped a lot of arms off.
If you're gonna be a Wookiee, you got to rip an arm off or two.
And then for a while, I didn't have any of my gear or anything. So like I found like a lead pipe around there. I remember as like a running joke, I had figured out how to, I spray painted it like green, and it was my lightsaber. I would just make Wookiee go, and just bang people with pipes.
Very nice, very nice. Like why I wanted to talk about this is I wanted to bring up the subject of some of these actors because they talked about it on Tyler and Nate talked about it on JSC this week about how I guess John Boyega he said he's basically done with the character Finn after
Really?
this. I mean, and Daisy Ridley has gone on record saying she's done with Rey after this and doesn't want to do Star Wars anymore after this. And it's what? All right, Tyler's commenting again. It says the governor and Duchess of Mandalore said he was nothing more than a common bounty hunter who had the armor, nothing more. Are they? I mean, they might just be saying that to save some face. So I don't know. I'll dive into Jango Fett's history and shit. I'm gonna dive into that lore, find out some shit, because there was Cassius Fett back in the Old Republic and like at the time of Exar Kun.
Okay.
Going back about 4,000 years.
Okay.
And Cassius Fett, last name Fett, he was a Mandalorian.
Fett.
So
Jango
descendants,
Fett.
possible descendants. So overall, like Ancestry.com says he was Mandalorian.
You know,
His 23andMe says he's Mandalorian. But no, so you got all these actors and actresses saying like, "Oh yeah, we're done with Star Wars after this," and it's like, okay, good riddance. And I don't even want to say good riddance, but like it doesn't have like I can honestly sit there and say like, okay, then be done with it. It's not like we're gonna like revisit these characters much anymore anyways after this. I mean, the saga's done.
Yeah.
This section of Star Wars is done. I don't see a point to have any more movies or shows about Finn or Rey. Maybe Poe Dameron. That'd be badass.
That'd be cool.
I could go for some Poe Dameron shit, but
I want a Porg show.
but like these characters they're not beloved like Han Solo. They're not beloved like Leia and Luke, Vader.
Not yet.
Not really, no. But they haven't really given us any reason to make them beloved. Like, you watch the original Star Wars. If you watched the original Star Wars back in '77, I did not.
I wasn't alive.
But you watch that, like, people watch that and they fell in love with these characters and they became beloved instantly. So it seems. I mean,
right. Well, I mean, it probably took some time.
Yeah. But like,
I like me some Rey. Like me some Finn.
I don't mind Rey. Finn's okay here and there. He was a little too comedic in the first movie, but Poe Dameron's been badass the whole time.
Yeah,
we'll just go with that. Brash, but badass.
Yeah. My homie Chewie's in there. That's all that mattered.
I'm not gonna be too mad if we don't get any more Rey or Finn.
Right.
I don't think we're getting any more Kylo Ren. I think he's gonna die.
Ooh.
I think he's gonna die, because Brandon and I were talking about this. We were talking about this today. How, I mean, I've done everything in my power to just avoid any kind of theories about Rise of Skywalker. I don't want to dive into like why Palpatine's there. I don't want to dive into any connection from Palpatine to Rey, or any of that. I don't want to know. I just want to watch the fucking movie and find out what happens. I'm avoiding theory altogether.
I have a friend that does that, but he takes it to the extreme. Like, he's a diehard Star Wars fan, good buddy of mine. His name's Carlos. Every single Star Wars movie that's come out, he doesn't watch any trailers. he gets off of Facebook and social media until the movie comes out. Like, he'll go so far as, like, if he's watching football and there's a Star Wars commercial on, he turns it off. Like, he doesn't want, and like, you can't even talk Star Wars around him. Like, he goes in completely blank. I think that's really cool.
That's awesome. I wish I could do that. I need to at least watch a couple trailers just for hype purposes.
Yeah.
I want to get hype. I want to get those fucking hairs on my arm standing straight up.
I think that's what he does when he sees the movie, because like, he was there. He's old enough that he saw the originals in theater.
Okay.
And so he's been a diehard Star Wars fan since. So I think it's cool that he avoids every single thing about it.
Yeah. Again, these characters aren't very beloved. But, oh yeah, I was getting ready to say something. So Brandon and I were talking, and basically, much like the prequels and the original trilogy, they were all about Vader.
Yeah.
Luke can be the hero. Obi-Wan can be a hero. Or Anakin can be the hero. But it's all about Anakin / Vader. That entire, like, even the Clone Wars. That everything in those movies and all that material, it's all about Vader's arc. From young boy to man to falling from grace, becoming Vader, and then his fucking path of evil throughout the galaxy, and then you view him as the bad guy for so long, and then out of nowhere, redemption. He takes out the Emperor. He truly is the chosen one and brings balance to the Force.
Right.
And the sequel trilogy, it's all about Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren is the focus. He's the focus on what, because you see his struggle. You see his struggle with, which is a super awesome dichotomy compared to the others. Everybody's always like struggling with the pull to the dark.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, his struggle is the pull to the light.
Yep. That's very true.
I've always thought that was really interesting how they showcased that instead, like the other side of it. Like, whereas he wants to be dark. That's what he craves. That's what he wants to be. He wants to be dark side, yet he still feels this pull to the light. And like it's completely the opposite of the Jedi, where they're like, oh, the dark side. That is the true test. Is you're always going to have this temptation. It's just your ability to fight it off that's going to make you a great Jedi.
Right.
Or make whatever. So, like, I just love how they showcase that. And then there's these moments where you think he's going to turn. Which is, again, weird to say. You think he's going to turn. Oh, shit, he's going to go light.
Yeah.
Like the Han Solo moment.
Yes.
You think he's... And then... I genuinely think he was turning right then and there. He was going to go with his dad. And then all of a sudden, the sun, the star that's getting its energy sucked out, its energy extinguishes. It's completely gone. Everything goes dark. And I think to him, that was not only, like, great cinematography, like, showing, like, he's dark now. It was, like, his signal. Like, it was, like, a sign to him, like, no, darkness is my path.
This is his path, yeah.
And it showed that, and then he's like, "Yep, gonna kill you."
Do you know what I want?
Hearts crushed.
Do you know what I want?
What?
I want a whole Jawa movie.
Oh my god, Jawas! I really enjoyed killing them in Force Unleashed.
Yes,
that was fun. I really enjoyed watching a few of them get disintegrated in episode 2 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah. Jawas are great though.
Jawas are great, I guess. I love The Mandalorian, man.
Yeah, I need to watch the 5th episode.
Watch the 5th. What did you think of the 4th?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I don't think it was the strongest.
No.
Of all the episodes.
I
enjoyed it.
It ended up giving like the is the rest of the episodes, or at least for a couple episodes, going to be like, oh, monster of the week type deal. Like, oh, what kind of zany adventure is the Mandalorian going to get into on the next planet he's on? Like, he's just going to be planet hopping, and it's like, oh shit, what's the struggle? What's the monster of the week this week?
Right.
Who's the? Yeah. So, but
I liked it though. Like I said, I wasn't the strongest, but I'm a big fan. I like spaghetti westerns.
Yeah.
And I think someone mentioned in the chat about it feels very westerny.
Yeah, space western.
Yeah. And I like that, and that, especially that episode reminded me of like the Clint Eastwood Man Without a Name type, you know, Fistful of Dollars, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, they've really been driving that one home, that whole theme home, and it's great.
Yeah.
John Favreau is doing a fantastic job with this show.
Favreau's great, man. Favreau's great.
The cool thing about the episode 5, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it finally, I think, is starting to bring in like an overall, like it's gonna bring in a story that's gonna finish out, I think, the rest of the series or the rest of the season.
Maybe after wrestling tonight, I'll watch episode 5.
Do it.
Or yeah.
I don't know why you haven't yet.
I don't know either. I haven't.
I do my best to just watch it as soon as I can. 1, to avoid spoilers and shit, and 2, so I can actually talk about it with people.
Right.
That's the hardest thing, is like not being able to talk about it.
I need to. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm too Baby Yoda. I don't care if it's like a ploy to buy toys. It's worked on me. I'm hooked.
Oh yeah. Did you see somebody on Facebook was like throwing just the
Ryan
biggest
Strasma.
No, not him. Not yet. This was before Ryan. This was before Strasma threw it, but no, somebody threw a giant fit on Facebook about how, oh my God, like Baby Yoda, and like of course they're merchandising it. Ryan also said that.
Yeah.
But no, he just went on this giant fucking block of rant just about Baby Yoda and how it's stupid. And all I could say was like, can you show me on the diagram where Baby Yoda hurt you?
I mean, I get it. Like, you know, it's a cute little thing drawing people in. But you know what? I'm sold.
I'm sold.
I think it's adorable.
I think my favorite thing I've seen about that is like Baby Groot's reaction to Baby Yoda, and it says, I am Groot. And then the comment below, it says, I would use Baby Groot as firewood to keep Baby Yoda warm. Yeah, fuck that.
I still, to me, the best thing is him sitting there watching a fight, episode 4, drinking soup. I love it. Just sitting there drinking soup.
Yep. That's all he does. He's just chill. He's just chill.
He's got those big eyes and those ears.
And those little twofers.
Little twofers.
They shows those little twofers every so often. He's like, You don't hear him much. He's a quiet little feller.
I love it.
I love The Mandalorian. They're doing such a good job with it. I actually stopped. So I was listening to the Kind of Funny podcast, which is they also have another series, Kind of Funny Reviews, and they've been reviewing every episode of The Mandalorian. I actually stopped listening to that because they were ripping it apart.
Really?
Yeah, like there was that episode, the episode 4. They just completely trashed it, and I was like,
it wasn't the strongest episode.
no, it's not, absolutely not. But they were just trashing it. It's like, okay, like if you're like one guy on there, the main guy, his name's Greg Miller. He's not the biggest Star Wars fan. It's really hilarious because they've also been reviewing all the Star Wars movies without him, but he'll like come in out of nowhere and he does this amazing Watto impression.
Okay.
And like there was I can't remember what episode. I think they were reviewing Rogue One, and out of nowhere, like off in the distance, you just hear him yelling as Watto, and they're like, "Oh no, Watto's here!" and then he just gets on mic and he's like, "Oh, what's it going on?" Just
Your Jedi tricks don't work on me.
he's so absurd. It's great.
I love Watto.
But oh my god, they're just ripping this episode apart, and he's in there and he's like, "Look, I enjoyed this episode. I'm enjoying this series, and I'm just along for the ride." Like, he's not being critical of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
And they're just like ripping apart like the cinematography, the writing, all this shit. And I'm like, why can't you guys just enjoy it?
That's how I feel about most nerd fans.
Yeah, like,
just enjoy shit, man.
Enjoy it, man.
And also let other people enjoy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Just let people enjoy things.
Yeah.
There's no need to be overly critical.
Exactly.
Like,
I enjoy.
It's Star Wars.
I enjoy some terrible, terrible things, like terrible, awful movies.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
what I enjoy.
Yeah, you
and
do.
I don't care if people enjoy it or not.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I like introducing people to terrible movies.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
enjoy this.
All right, you got anything you want to talk about?
I don't really know. Nothing really exciting in the life of Dave.
No.
Same old, man.
That's fun. You got a show coming up this
I got
weekend.
a show coming up. I'm excited for that.
I'm gonna be there for that.
Sweet. I'm a little nervous because even though I wrote all the lyrics, I tend to forget them.
I understand completely.
But I've done that with the Chips too. I've played Chip shows where I forgot lyrics that I've wrote.
The whole point, as long as you just go.
Yep.
And
Don't
you
stop.
Don't stop.
Don't
You
stop.
don't skip a beat. Like, I've literally repeated the same thing over like 3 or 4 times in a verse.
Yep.
And like you just keep going.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to see people's reaction for this band because
I'm excited.
I tried my best to do like something a little different to learn myself, but I don't have a pretty voice. I don't have that much rhythm, so it might sound like Dave Chips because it's who I am.
That's who you are, man.
But I'm excited. It's a different feel.
yeah.
There's a lot of cool, a lot of super talented musicians in my band. And I'm really excited, like I was last year. I was excited for band number 1. I'm excited for what other of my friends have made.
Yeah. I'm extremely bummed that I'm not participating this year.
Yeah.
Because we pulled the plug on ours, and it sucks, but at the same time, it was just such a giant relief. I know we've talked about it on the show before, but it was such a relief because like I wasn't feeling it. I was feeling overwhelmed by it because
I felt kind of overwhelmed with this thing too. We've been practicing like every Sunday. We'd practice in Kokomo.
Yeah, I was just very out of my element, and we weren't practicing enough for me to get comfortable with it.
Right. Yeah. Especially you playing guitar, doing something I don't normally do.
Again, super out of my element. Like, I can play guitar a little bit, and I was using this as a way to get a little better at guitar.
Right.
Maybe if I played with a band but we weren't jamming enough, and the people I was with were way above my skill grade. Like, no matter how much they say they suck,
Right.
it's like, no, dude, you're playing circles around me and everybody else in here.
I'm sorry you couldn't do it though.
It is what it is. I'll
think
just
Dana and them are
definitely
still
go
doing-
for vocals next time.
Yeah.
Because that's my thing.
I think Mike is playing in a band as well.
Really?
I think he's playing drums
Really?
for one of the bands.
Nice.
If I remember right.
So he got in there still.
Yes.
Good for him.
Yes. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see all my friends' bands.
I'm excited
I don't
too.
know anything about the other bands at all.
Me either.
I don't know.
I haven't heard anything.
I know about Fart Foundation. That's it.
I don't know anything about their names.
Really?
I know more about your band than any other band.
Apparently, I don't know how my band became such an overnight success because we decided to do a fan page.
Oh, we did ours. Band number one did ours right away because that was our shtick. We made a whole act around it. We're the best band in the fucking world. We are number one because if you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
We're band number one because we are number one. And we just went on.
Apparently, there's some members of my band that were like, we're only famous. We're only getting hyped because of you, Dave. Which I don't know how to take those compliments. This whole time, because a few of them said they'll talk about their band oh, Dave, I love that guy, and people don't even remember who they are. And it's super I don't know how to take it.
You know, Dave, that's just a testament to how beloved you are to our scene.
I don't know how to take it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's all you can do is just appreciate it. Obviously, don't let it go to your head, or let it go to your head. Who knows?
I already have a big enough head as it is.
You have a giant head.
I have a giant head.
But no, that's a testament to how beloved you are to this scene because people fucking love you because you are just a genuinely good fucking dude.
No, I appreciate that, guys. I love. I don't know how to take it, but I appreciate it.
Tyler says, I'm not in the random band challenge. There's no spot to play the kazoo or I would.
Oh, dude, let your kazoo.
But no, seriously, you're seriously the best fucking dude around, and you're just an all around good dude.
Well, I really appreciate
You're
that, man.
Genuine
that means a lot.
Dude.
That means a lot.
Fucking genuine dude.
That means a lot, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know how to take shit like that.
I love you, Dave.
I love you too, buddy.
Just take it.
I love everyone.
Just take it.
Not everyone. But
I'm saying it so stoically. Just take it.
Take it.
Just take it.
Dave, just take it. But I'm excited for that. We got some other potential secret projects coming up.
Yeah.
Some stuff I can't discuss.
I think you texted me about one of them.
Yes. I don't know if that's not official or anything yet, so I can't say anything.
Okay.
I could say Maddie and I, Maddie from Dwarf, are talking about doing a couple of studio type projects.
Let me in.
That will be way up my alley.
If things need help with whatever I can do, let me know.
Yeah.
Because I'm interested in doing things.
I am too. I hate to say this, I don't want to bring the show down a little bit, but I don't know what's up with the chips.
No,
We haven't really been playing a whole lot.
Yeah.
We haven't really been talking about getting new members or whatnot, which I love the band. Chips are always my heart.
Yeah.
Always my heart. But I need something. I need some sort of project.
Oh yeah.
So I want to do some
and
sort of side
that's
project.
scary too, because what if that ends up overtaking
Right.
the thing you love?
Which is why Maddie and I talk about doing a studio project. That's great.
Yeah.
Do some stuff, record some stuff, maybe play one or two shows. Kind of the Crow Teen thing, what they did.
Yeah.
Play that, make a EP and play one or two shows.
Tyler said the perfect comparison between Dave and I is Dave equals angel, Tyler equals cat vomit.
Oh my God. See, oh my God. I don't know how to take shit like that. I love it. I appreciate the hell out of it.
Just keep being
And
you.
you're not cat shit or vomit. You're not cat anything. You're beautiful.
Just here's how you take it. You just keep being you.
I'm trying.
You just keep being you, because that's really the best thing you can do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
If I ever stop being me, shoot me because I'm a zombie.
I'm a zombie. I like how it went straight there. All right, man. Let's go ahead and call this.
Are we bringing it home?
We're gonna bring it home.
Bring it home.
We're gonna bring it home. I got nothing else I want to talk about that I can at least think of.
I'm also excited for John and I are recording a new episode of the D List this weekend. I'm excited.
Yeah, you sent me what you're watching.
Yeah, I watched it. I pre-watched it, so I'm trying to be more prepared now.
That's good. That's a good call.
So I pre-watched it, so I have a little bit more jokes and did some research. And
Tyler says the best thing Blaine could do is stop being him.
oh, that's sad.
I'm not. I can't disagree with that fully. There's a lot of things I could do better.
No, I'm sad.
In a lot of areas. I'm doing my best to improve.
No, I'm sad.
I'm a work in progress.
Hey, you're a beautiful work in progress.
Thank you. I never did say anything about like how good looking I am.
I'm looking at you right now.
I'm a good looking work in progress.
I can't take my eyes off him.
Tyler says F.
Press F in the chat.
Press F in the chat to pay respects.
But yeah, I'm excited to do. I love watching bad movies with my friends, and I love introducing people. So hopefully this show takes off. 'Cause I'm having a blast with the D list.
I'm really excited for a special thing we're doing next Friday. That I don't know when it's gonna get dropped, but when it gets dropped, you'll know.
Oh, what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it all goes down without a hitch. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to check it out.
We're doing a special show on the Journey into Comics Network and the Podcastrophe feed.
I'm excited.
It's about doing things for the first time. It's about doing things for the first time.
Sex.
No,
We're doing sex on the podcast for the first time.
I've done sex before, just obviously not on the podcast. I haven't done sex on the
least
podcast. That's a podcast for another time.
That'd be a really weird podcast.
Just
The sex podcast.
it's like, why is Grandma and Grandpa stirring macaroni in their bedroom?
Sounds like macaroni and cheese the whole time. Mine would be a lot of apologizing.
Ooh, sorry.
Sorry.
Ooh, sorry.
This doesn't normally happen and crying.
Are you crying? Yeah, sorry. I warned you.
I told you it was going to happen.
No, we'll see. We'll see what happens. A lot of it rides on me being able to perform. Yes.
So you are doing a sex podcast?
No, I'm not doing a sex podcast.
You heard it here, folks. Sex podcast next Friday.
It will not be live streamed. This will not be live streamed. It's going to be purely recorded.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's even going to last on the internet because of.
You're still making this into a sex podcast. It still sounds like a sex podcast.
I don't know. I don't know how long this will last on the internet due to copyright claims.
Oh.
Because the stuff will be going on in the background.
The sex that is happening has been copywritten.
Oh, okay. We're done. We're done
You're
here.
watching Backdoor Sluts 9.
No, we're not. Dave, I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, as always.
And guys, if you're in the Lafayette area or surrounding area, come to the North End Pub this Saturday, December 14th, and check out the Random Band Challenge.
It's going to be a blast. It was a lot of fun last year. Dick was in it last year. I was in it last year.
Oh, yeah.
It's
an absolute
just
blast.
as fun, if not even more fun, this year.
Fact, Jack.
Damn right.
So this is Podcastrophe. I really hope you've enjoyed listening to this. If you want to be a guest, head over to the Facebook page. Schedule an appointment to be a guest on the show, and hopefully I approve you. So,
although I'm going to be scheduling every week.
He'll be here every week.
No, I'm going to schedule it every week.
He's going to schedule his own. He's going to be a guest on his own show.
Oh, I have my own show.
You've got a few shows, bro.
Yeah, I'm on a bunch of shows. I just like to sit down and talk.
Everybody, check out Dave on his other shows like the D List and Dungeons with Dudes.
Dungeons with Dudes is amazing. There's a lot of cool stuff going on.
So amazing.
Expeditions,
and of course,
great.
That's Nick Maxon's other show. He's also got Brews with Dudes, which Dave and I frequent quite a bit.
I haven't been on for a little while.
I'm on it this coming week.
Nice. It's been a while since I've been on it. I always credit Brews with Dudes with getting me into like beer.
Yeah, same.
Because I just like dark beer. Then I got into there and now I like IPAs. I like everything else.
They introduced me to New England IPAs.
Yep.
And
Same.
They also got me to finally like stouts.
I love stouts.
So I give them a lot of credit, and it's just been such a fun ride these last 2 years.
That's right. 2 years. Wow.
2 years.
Woo.
We've been doing this a while now. It's feeling good.
I remember it was at a Doom Room show. You and I were hanging out, and you're like, Dave, I want to do a podcast. I'm doing a podcast. And it's this show right here.
Probably.
I remember that specifically. You're like, I'm doing a podcast. I'm like, cool. And here it is.
Yep. 119 episodes later.
Dang.
And X amount of backlog extra content shit.
Sex podcasts.
Sex podcast. Hear that, Miranda? Sex podcast.
Yeah. And I'll watch. I mean, what?
And of course, you can check us out live every Wednesday, roughly around 5:30 or 6 on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, possibly Mixer soon. I'm thinking about hitting up Mixer.
I don't know what that is.
Yep, it's Mixer. I'm thinking about hitting up Mixer. You can check us out on. Oh shit! I forgot to watch the video. We forgot to watch the video. We'll do that for the live show after we stop. After we stop recording.
Oh, okay.
That'll be a live show exclusive.
So stick around.
So stick around if you're watching live.
It's not sex.
It's not sex. But if that is all, that is all. Please make every day a big dick day. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Woke up this morning with my dick in my hand. Girl is to the right of me, just like I planned. It's gonna be a big dick day. 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 Big dick day. It's gonna be a big dick day. It's gonna be a big dick day.